Hi, good morning. It's a Friday. I've came in for around half an hour. It's now 7. All right, let's just answer to this question. Will assets be considered if retire with no income when it comes to LTVP renewal? This is the same as what a lot of other agents are talking about. To prove that you are rich, you have the money, you send prove that your HDB is fully paid, or you buy a condo that is fully paid. But does that really help you in your overall application to continue the LTVP? My experience and from what I know is no. You need to show you can be without assets. You can be without a HDB, or you can be even without a condo. But the most important thing is that you must have a constant flow of income coming in. All right. So put it in a way, if you have a HDB, you have to rent the rooms out. And of course, there are people say, hey, I rented the room, but I don't want to pay extra tax. So I don't want to send it for stamping. But I have the contract. Sorry, you have to send it for stamping. You have to send it to IRAS for stamping. Then that rental contract, the tenancy agreement, will be recognized and will deemed to have been bringing you income that is required. I have a lot of clients through the years. They just think that, hey, I just bring a rental contract, a tenancy agreement without stamping, just me and my tenant sign, can already. That shows I have income. No, that doesn't count. You need to send it in for stamping. But what other sources will be good? You need to show a lot of passive. If you do not have mainstream of income, you need to show passive income. And passive income must be stable, meaning that it cannot be like 3,000 this month, next 2 months empty, then after that 2,000. No, every month you must show consistency. So for example, last time I have one client, that was like last year. He's actually in his 70s. He married a foreigner, a Vietnamese spouse in his 40s, in her 40s. And he had been trying to get LTVP for the spouse for the longest period of time. For 9 years, they couldn't get it through. They went to MP, everything, they just couldn't do it. And the poor guy got to come out to work as a security officer, which income is not high, also not able to get it. So he came to me. So he told me, hey, actually when I was working, when I was younger, my income was quite good. So I have quite some investment, but I don't know how this thing goes about. So I told him and these investments are actually in shares and investments that's overseas. So I told him, hey, why not you send the documents to me? Well, I'll take a look. So after taking a look, there's actually and he has a quite good annual income from his investments overseas. These are passive income. All right. So this passive income add up together with his security officer job is more than enough, much more than enough. And the wife was granted the long-term visit pass. So he was very glad. So your passive income must be regular, must be able to sustain you, to show evidence that is stable, right? As for assets, turn your assets into income generating stream of income. Like I said before, for example, your HDB will be nothing if you do not if you do not rent the rooms out. Right? And even when you rent the rooms out, make sure the tenancy agreement is being stamped by IRAS. Right? Any tenancy agreement that's not stamped is the same as useless. Secondly, when you have a condominium, is nothing, because a condominium there doesn't generate you income, so it's actually an expense. And how much it can go up, the appreciation of value, nobody knows. ICA is not there to look at how much your property has increased in value. All right. So you need to turn that into income generating, meaning that you need to rent it out, and again get your tenancy agreement stamped. So this is the way to show proof of sources of income. All right. So I hope that gives you a good idea. All right. Take care.